And lastly, I would like to thank the princess for protecting humanity in our place. So without further ado, let us see how worthy is the future princess potentially. We will evaluate the hero based on the below format. We'll be looking at the story, the stats, skills, and exclusive weapon of the hero. We'll be playtesting the hero to see her strengths and weaknesses. We'll also be looking at the Colosseum and Arena to do an in-depth analysis of how well future princess fare in those game modes. I'll end the video with some fight. However, on a very fateful day, she lost contact with the Guardian in the Rah Empire. She was worried, scared, and uncertain of the sudden farewell. It was a very sad moment for her, but the fight with the invaders went on. She eventually took on the mantle as the new leader of humanity and is currently fighting on the destroyed Heaven Hole in a desperate attempt to protect the last defense of humanity. Future Princess is ranked 22nd in terms of attack, 12 in terms of crit hit chance, 7 in terms of HP, and 16 in terms of defense. However, do take note that she's able to yield a shield, therefore her defense stats is gonna be higher than expected. A normal attack, Dimension Control, has two abilities. Number 1, she's able to either attack in melee or range form based on whether or not she has a shield equipped. I'll describe this later in the attack animation portion. There's also Dimension Shield, where she's able to taunt nearby enemies to attack her and increase party members' defense by 30% for 5 seconds. Her chain skill, Dimension Barrier, creates a barrier for all party members that negate damage for 3 hits from enemies for 20 seconds. It also restores HP of teammates by 10% of their HP pool. Her party buff is HP plus 40%, and as we can see for a kid, she's a great buffer which can create shield, increase defense, and heal your whole team. Her exclusive weapon is the Liberator, which provides crit hit chance, weapon skill regen speed, skill damage, and HP. It also allows her to inflict additional damage for 30% chance and restore party member HP by 2% on her attack. Her exclusive weapon skill is known as the Tempest of Time and Space, which do an insane amount of 300% DPS while having a long regen time of 13.5 seconds. Future Princess has 2 attacking mode. When she has a shield equipped, she will perform a short dash followed by 4 consecutive slashes on the enemy. She will then release a bolt of energy on the last attack. It is important to note that the tree attack will include a hooking effect which is able to pull weaker monster closer to her. Her weapon skill, Tempest of Time and Space, launches a spirit ball which deals AoE damage over 4 ticks. For the famous one-hit crowd control, you will need to be within the AoE for around 3 to 4 ticks in order for it to occur. Against raid bosses, it usually takes around 2 weapon skills in order to fully crowd control them. When her shield is removed, the future princess becomes a ranged attacker. She launches spirit bombs which are omnidirectional and auto-targeting. Her weapon skill, however, is not changed when she changes form, and as for her second skill, you will see a blue shield light up when you press on it, and it will activate a party buff on your whole team. Due to her special ability, I prefer to use her in melee form as the shield makes her much tankier, and the increase in attack speed is much more beneficial in melee form due to the higher attack intervals. However, you can use her in whatever means you like, based on your team composition and what you need to deal with the different situations that you face. From the KR Colosseum ranking, we can see that Princess has utterly dominated the Colosseum setting. This is very simple because under an AI controlled situation, Future Princess will always land a one-hit crowd control on her weapon skill. What this means is that the party with Future Princess as her lead will always be able to launch their chain skill first compared to the opponent who doesn't have Future Princess as their lead. Future Princess is also an awesome all-rounder unit as she's able to tank for the team, deal insane damage off her weapon skill, and protect her teammate from 3 hits using her chain skill. She is also able to become a healer as she's able to heal from her normal weapon attack with EX and her chain skill. So in this aspect, she can easily replace Marina in any Colosseum team. I dare say that Future Princess is a compulsory unit if you're aiming to be top 100 of your server in the Colosseum setting. In Arena, Future Princess is also an awesome unit to have because she has some of the more polarizing matchups. She's super strong against meta units such as Ogma and Bari, and she's also very good against unit that has chase potential, as her chain skill often results in one-hit weapon skill if the melee unit attempts to close in on her. Future Princess is heavily reliant on her chain skill in a 1v1 setting. Also note that her chain skill do not do any DPS, so in a setting where both Future Princess and her opponent hit crowd control at the same time, Future Princess will be at a disadvantage due to the lack of DPS from her chain skill. Future Princess is really weak against Nari, and her weapon skill is actually very hard to land if the opponent is constantly running around the map. Nonetheless, she's still a great unit to own, and if you are really high skilled, she might be a killer machine in your very hands. So what about PvE? She's able to heal, deal damage, and protect her teammate all at the same time. This is a sign of a great all-rounder unit that is able to satisfy many roles altogether. Her ability to switch within range and melee form also make her a great unit to deal with stages with different immunities. In the hands of highly skilled player, you can easily perform a long duration crowd control on bosses where she can CC the boss in one weapon skill. Basically, the Future Princess is a great fit in any team, and she's simply exceptional when the game mode is AI controlled. Below are some reasons why you should pull or invest in the Future Princess. There's nothing much to be said about her tier, as Future Princess is clearly an SS tier unit in both PvP and PvE content. She's a better version of Marina in many PvE content, and she has the added bonus where she's able to heal her team from her regular attack and chain skill. However, she has a heavy reliance on landing a good weapon skill in a 1v1 setting, and this is something that opponents can abuse in the arena. However, this time it's more important than ever to rally your support for the princess in the fight against the invaders. So how worthy is the Future Princess potentially? She's an extremely worthy unit to invest in, as she's fairly dominant in the various game modes in Guardian Tales. At the same time, I feel that her chain skill, which is able to negate 3 damage ticks for your whole team, have much untapped potential to it. It could become crucial in future game modes where bosses could deal one-hit KO damages, much similar to other RPG games. Well, the cute little princess has finally grown up, and it's time to officially have her on your team, as she has been a memorable part of your Guardian Tales journey. Will you invest in Future Princess in the upcoming update? Let me know in the comment section down below, and thank you very much for watching this video. Remember to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell in order to be notified of Zeeebo Gaming's latest content. I'll see you next time. Bye bye!